Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Elena. In today's video, I'm gonna give you my first impressions on this app called AutoDesk Sketchbook. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, this app was recommended to me in one of my videos, so I decided to give it a try. And this is a free app, and I think you can use it for Android or iPad. And my first impression was the interface was pretty neat. I actually was in love with how clean the layout of the app actually is. Everything that it's displayed on the iPad, it's useful, and that's something I love about drawing apps, that I like that they display like the tools, but also like give me space to draw. And that's why I like so much Ibis Paintix. So yeah, the interface, it's beautiful. The layout, I love it so much. And also how the tools and the options are displayed are beautiful. And also how the icons look, because they look very similar to the actual, like let's say like real life tools, like the 2B pencil or sprays or different type of actual brushes. And there's so many different options for you to choose. I think this application will be very enjoyable for people that are new to digital art but are very that are kind of experienced drawing in like traditional ways, especially if they enjoy painting and sketching with this like 2B, 6B pencils. And I believe that the texture and everything, it's very neat, very on point with the actual real traditional pencils. And of course, I love inking, and this application actually had very nice tools for inking, and I love that. I also love the bar that is below, very useful. Again, it didn't interfere with my drawing flow, and that was very nice. Also, something that I actually didn't like, and let's say like it's something that I will get used to that, but as many apps that I have tried for digital art and also like applications for note-taking, it's that you cannot undo. At least it's not something that it's actually already there. I don't know if you can customize that, but you cannot undo with your fingers like it's normal, like they say in iPad. I know this has such a weird 2 or 3 like swipes with your fingers for undo and other functions. I'm gonna leave like a picture or a video about that you can see in if you want to configure the app or customize it. I didn't like that because it was kind of confusing and didn't like that. Also, it was yes and no for me. The little like dot that is below, that you can rotate the canvas, open like a window that will show you the icon of the pencil or the tool you're using, and also the color. That's very useful. I love that. And also different functions. You might forget that it's actually there because it's very subtle that you cannot see it. It's not something that you are very aware that it's there, which is nice, but at the same time you might forget that it's actually there. So yeah, maybe it's just me. Also, you can hide most of the tools and just draw, and you will have like the opacity and also the size of the brush that I love how it's displayed in Sketchbook. Very neat, very nice. and the actual experience was nice. And also there's this function that usually in drawing apps, it's something that you can set at the beginning, or it's actually preset for you. For example, Clip Studio Paint, it's something that you have to go and do it by yourself. In this case, it's, let's say, weird because it works as a screen recorder, but it does not record like the toolbar or anything else that I do outside the application, because you can see like it flips, it rotates. It's like a combination between how Eevee's Paint X time-lapse works and also the Clip Studio and Procreate time-lapse, that it shows how you rotate, how you flip, but it doesn't show the tool you're using. So I don't know, wasn't a big fan, but it's something that it's built on the app, and I think that makes that's something that a lot of people love, because we usually like to post this kind of stuff on social media, and because they are fast, we like to, you know, post it like story or TikToks, you name it. So something that kind of threw me off, this app was actually like, I completed my drawing. I wanted to, you know, give it a try to coloring, and then I realized, well, there's no clipping mask in here, and I was like, okay, this application was perfect until I realized no clipping mask, and I was like, okay, now what? So as someone who grew up always seeing clipping mask, or at least in Photoshop, this was weird, and I have to think how to paint something without a clipping mask. I wasn't that comfortable with the application anymore, because if I wanted to, you know, just color something and then clip a mask and then continue drawing something inside the mask, so it won't go all over the place with my brush or whatever, I was very worried that I had to go and clean outside the non-existent mask. But I got to the idea, and I have to like just accept it and try to figure out how actually work in this kind of situation. So what I did was just fill the paint. It was just fill the drawing with the like base colors, and then I assign it a color to a different layers, so I will know like, okay, this layer means the hair, this is the shirt, etc. So I did that, and then I just went with the magic wand and select the base color, right? So after I selected the base color, it will continue be select, and then just create a new layer. I was just playing with the different blending modes, and it actually worked like a clipping mask, but in this case you have to be very precise, because it will just select what you actually paint. So it's not like in clipping mask, so you have to be very careful when you are creating, like, let's say the base color, because this is not an actual clipping mask. So that's something that please keep in mind if you think you cannot work without a clipping mask. You better not try this app, because I think this app is super very capable for people that, as I said, are not very used to like the digital art and all this stuff, because I believe this app has so many different like pastels, different like blending brushes, sprays, nips, also like calligraphy paints. It's amazing how many different tools you have for free. Hey guys, Elena from the future here. I just wanted to add that this app actually crashes once and never happened again. So I'm not sure what happened, but I did read about that it can be kind of unstable. So yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to add. Let's go back to the first impressions. And how good it displays when you have all your drawings, and like you can create like groups. So that's awesome. As I said, if this application actually have like clipping mask, I think it would be super incredibly awesome, and I will recommend it to everyone. But as I said, not everyone will be willing to go to the process to create like kind of manually create the blending, kind of manually create a base color, then go to the magic band, then go create another layer, and then do that every time you want to work in a different part of the drawing, and also creating a lot of selections to create different stuff that you want to do to your drawing. So it might sound and be very tedious. If you really like the app, I think you will not be like that bothered with the extra steps. But if you're someone who's actually working, like for example Procreate or Eclipse Studio Paint, you will be maybe not a big fan of Sketchbook, okay? But overall, I think this application, it's really nice. I actually read that a lot of people believe this application is very useful, and it's recommended for people that are like new to digital art. I agree, but at the same time, I feel like if it's for people that it's new to digital art, but at the same time they have like a background in art, in traditional art. So yeah, I recommend this app for everyone. But if you are someone who's experienced in digital art and loves clipping mask, I love them, maybe you will not like this that much. Okay, I think for sketching it will be beautiful. So yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you like it. I hope you find this very useful, and let me know in the comments if you like this AutoDesk Sketchbook or if you're willing to try it. So yeah, this is Elena, and see you in my next video. Bye!